Hello. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for this Speak Out Home Practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you learn the Speak Out exercises and help you establish and maintain a consistent daily Speak Out home practice routine. With the Speak Out Therapy program, it is so important that you are working at a level that is a little bit challenging, but not frustrating. It's like math. You don't want to work on multiplication and division before adding and subtracting is pretty simple. For this home practice session, we're going to go through the basic Speak Out exercises, and then I'm going to show you an activity that you can do with our Speak Out e-library, or just a deck of playing cards. This can help you, especially if you are at the level where you really need to be working on single words and very short phrases. You want to master being able to do single words and short phrases with intent before working at the sentence level or the paragraph level. Go ahead and take a sip of water with intent. We're going to start with the warm-up, but instead of doing the whole sequence, I want to start with us just saying the syllable may, and I want you to lift it and project it over your computer in front of you. Just say may. Ready? May. Do it again and don't let it trail off at the end. Ready? May. You're shooting it forward and you're not letting it drop at the end. Do it again. May. Good. Try it again. May. The sound of your voice should be clear. Let's try me. Ready? Me. Again. Me. Now I want you to try may, me, my, and really support it the whole way through. Keep it strong. May, me, my. Put a little bit more emphasis on my. We're just doing the first 3 syllables. Ready? May, me, my. One more time. May, me, my. And if that is a little bit challenging but not frustrating, we can try the full sequence. Do it with me. May, me, my, moo, moo. One more. May, me, my, moo, moo. So you can pick the level that is a little bit challenging but not frustrating. Either saying syllables one at a time, or you could connect 2 of them together, or 3 of them together, or all 5. Take a sip of water with intent. We're going to move on to the second Speak Out exercise. In the Speak Out Therapy program, we hold the ah for a maximum of 10 seconds. That doesn't mean you need to hold it 10 seconds. Again, we're going for something that is a little bit challenging but not frustrating. It should never hurt to do these exercises. Your voice should sound very clear when you produce an ah. If it doesn't, you need to speak out more, try to project your voice out more, And also maybe you're trying to hold it too long. So if it starts out nice and clear and then it gets raspy, just cut it off. Let's do an ah that's just a couple seconds long. Ready? Ah. Was the voice clear? If not, try to speak out. Do what I do. Ah. Don't let it trail off at the end. Just shoot it forward. Here we go. Ah. Try it again. Ah. If you can do that pretty easily, then you can try to hold it a little bit longer. Ready? Ah. Okay, you're projecting it forward. You're trying to support it all the way through. Try it again. Ah. And one more time. Ready? Ah. Very good. We're done with the ahs. Take a sip of water. Just take a small sip with intent. When you swallow, think about swallowing hard or swallowing with intent, with purpose. We're going to move on to the glides. Sometimes if the glides are challenging, you can start by producing ah, but use a stair-step approach. So listen to me first. Ah. Do that with me. Ah. Try it again. Ah. We're trying just to change your pitch. That's the main thing. So if that's hard, okay, if you're going ah and it won't change the pitch, try to speak out more on the second note. Try it. Ah. Again. Ah. Let's try 3 notes. Listen to me first. Ah. Let's do it together. Ah. Don't let it trail off at the end, and the sound should be clear. Again. Ah. And then we try to transition it to a glide. Listen. Ah. Let's do it together. Ah. Try it again. Ah. When that gets to be easy, then I want you to produce a steady ah and then glide up a little bit. Listen to me first. Ah. Steady ah, then glide up a little bit. Ready? Ah. One more. Ah. Very nice. Take a sip of water. Now we're going to work on the downward glide. Again, if the glides are challenging, too challenging, even a little bit frustrating, we can start with the stair-step approach. So I'm going to start high and I'm going to say just 2 notes. Listen to me first. Ah. Say it with me. Ah. Make sure the mouth is open. Do it again. Start high. Ah. If it's trailing off, project out more on the second note. Let's do it together. Ah. Again. Ah. that is too easy, we try 3. Listen first. Together. Try it again together. Good. Now glide. Listen to me. Again. Do it with me. Start high. You try the glide a few times, but if it's not working, then you go back to the stair step, 3 notes. Do that with me. Now glide. And when that gets easy, you throw out a steady and then you go down. Ready? Good. Try it again. Steady then glide a little bit down. Take a sip of water. Hopefully, you are working one-on-one with a Speak Out provider. This is the type of routine or the way it would work. If I was working with somebody one-on-one and the exercises were challenging with them, I would break it down like we're doing right now. You can find a certified Speak Out provider by visiting ParkinsonVoiceProject.org, and you'll see a link for Find a Provider, okay, in your area. And keep in mind, now with online therapy, you just need to find a provider that is somewhere in your state that is providing online therapy. Speech pathologists are licensed by state. So even if there is not a Speak Out provider, very close to you, search for your whole state and find somebody who is providing that treatment, our treatment online. Okay, we're going to move on to the counting. Here we go. Okay. So for the counting, this exercise is really re-coordinating your breath support for speech, okay? What happens with Parkinson's, it's really the in-coordination of how the breathing muscles are working with the vocal folds that gets out of sync, and these muscles can get weaker and weaker if you don't have treatment, okay? So don't feel bad if it's weak right now. You've got to build up that strength. I want you to start off by just saying 1, 2. Ready? 1, 2. Really project out. Again. 1, 2. When your voice trails off, you need to put more emphasis on the second number. Ready? 1, 2. Now try to lift like this. 1, 2. Let's say it together. 1, 2. Try it again. 1, 2. Now let's do 3 numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll stop there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when that becomes easy, a little bit challenging but not frustrating, you can try the whole sequence. Let's do it one more time, but we're going to do the whole sequence all the way to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Take a sip of water with intent. Be purposeful and deliberate. Now I'm going to share part of our Speak Out e-library with you. You gain free access to the Speak Out e-library when you are working with a certified Speak Out provider. That's a speech-language pathologist who has been through our training. So your speech-language pathologist will give you free access to the e-library. In the e-library, we have all sorts of therapy materials that can help you, but today we're going to work with the playing cards. So you can use the e-library or you can just use a regular deck of playing cards. Let me share my screen. These are the playing cards in the e-library, and what I want you to know, and I know it's hard, you don't have to read this right now, but I want you to know that for every set of flashcards in our e-library, we have instructions. So these are in here, and you can also make them a lot bigger. In the e-library, you can make everything a lot bigger or smaller. So that's really neat. If you're using an iPad, that's very neat to use the flashcards with an iPad. But don't worry about those instructions right now. And I've blown this up so much that you can't see the full card, but you can tell it is a 9 of clubs. We are working on shorter responses. I just want you to say 9. Okay, just say the number. Ready? 9. I'm going to show you some cards, and I just want you to name them. Just say the number, or if it's a king or queen, you call out king and speak out. So say this number, 2. Another one, ready? 2. Hopefully you can see that 2 clearly since I'm not showing you the full card. Ready? 5. Speak out again. 5. If you tend to stutter, I want you, before you start talking, to really just think about it and then call out the number. Ready? 4. Again. 4. Another one. Ready? 4. Lift it up and over. Ready? 4. Some people tend to clear their throat before they say anything. Don't do that, okay? Whenever you have the desire to clear your throat, I want you to dry swallow or take a sip of water. Don't get in the habit of clearing your throat every time you're about to talk. It's actually just a bad habit. Let's say this number together. Lift and project out. 7. Don't let it trail off. Again, 7. Good. Now, when naming, you can also, let's say this one. Call out king. Ready? King. Again, king. All right. Now, what I want you to do is call out the suit, not the number. So we're going to say diamonds. Ready? Diamonds. Don't let it trail off. Say it again. Diamonds. Again, we've got to add and subtract before we can multiply and divide. I want a nice, clear voice. Together, say hearts. Hearts. Again. Hearts. Good. We've got to be able to do this first. Say the suit. Spades. Again. Spades. Let's see what the next one is. Spades again. Ready? Spades. Again. Spades. Now, when that gets really easy, and what I mean by easy is that you can speak out, your voice is nice, you've got a clear sound, you're not stuttering, you're not, okay? All right, when that's easy, then I want you to say a 3-word phrase. So we would say, 9 of clubs. Ready? I'm sorry, this is not clubs. 9 of spades, but speak out. Ready? 9 of spades. Often people drop off on the of. I want you to speak out with every word. 9 of spades. Again. 9 of spades. Don't let it trail off. Let's do another one. Name it with me. 6 of diamonds. Again. 6 of diamonds. Again. 6 of diamonds. Lift every word, get each one. Be deliberate. Ready? Queen of diamonds. Again. Queen of diamonds. All right. We are going to go ahead and stop there. The purpose of this video is to show you ways to, if you're struggling with the regular home practice sessions, then we need to back up. We have to master single syllables, single words, very short phrases before we can move on to longer sentences and just regular conversation. And just like math, you can't skip over the first part. It just doesn't work that way with Parkinson's. And that's why we've made these series of videos that take a step back and work on single words and phrases. I would love to get your feedback about this exercise. You can send an email or about this session. You can send an email to intent@parkinsonvoiceproject.org, and the email address will come up at the end. Thank you so much for practicing with me.